Okay, let's watch Muzz. As you guys know, Muzz is the best solo player in the world in solo cash cups. I don't know how well we do in like a solo World Cup type event, but in solo cash cups, Muzz is the best, I think. He's got the most wins. He's got the most consistent placements in finals. Like he's always, even if he doesn't win, he's always got really good placements in finals. I think Muzz is the best. And also he's very good at fighting. So let's take a look at his fighting. Lands up top, drops down. Nice. Marius better? Who do you guys think's better, Marius or Muzz? Marius is the better fighter for like getting high kill wins, but I think Muzz is just a better overall solo player than Marius. That makes sense. Like Marius is the best solo cash cup finals fighter, like ability to drop high kill wins. But if I wanted to like bet on a player who's gonna win this week, I'd always bet on Muzz. You know, one Peterbot. Peter's not a bad pick, but like I just think Muzz is better than that Peterbot in solo cash cups. Peterbot's definitely a better overall player, but just for being good at solo cash cups, Muzz is like pretty clear. All right, let's take a look at the loadout. Grapple, charge, and slurp cannon. Interesting. Gets in a little scrap. Let's watch. Again, perfect setup. I made a full YouTube video on like fighting mistakes, and this is the best setup in the game, by the way. When you're standing up top like this, you got the wall blocking so you can't get double edited on, and you're smacking on the right hand wall, because from this guy's perspective, there isn't a single good play to peek Muzz. Like how do you peek Muzz right there without getting maxed by a charge, right? Like how do you actually play against that is the key point of this setup. It's basically uncountable. And also when you try to double edit up, look, you try to double edit, it's blocked and you're left hand peeking. Right, if you try to double it and run out of Muzz. Fighting, guys, isn't about doing anything crazy. It's about not making mistakes and making your opponent make mistakes. So here the guy makes space. Look what Muzz is going to do. He's going to do the same setup as earlier from above. Now he actually gets on the wall. Forced a mistake at the opponent. Playing from above. Very nice. Kind of like how Pixie plays when he fights. Nice. Almost dies to a third party snipe, but nice. Only real mistake Muzz made that fight was he got straight on the wall, but he tried to swap up the tempo. I'll go back a second. Here, like, so he does the initial setup. Very good. Basically uncountable. Other guy can't do anything when he comes up. So now the other guy is forced to use a lot of his mats and make space like this. And now Muzz, the reason Muzz gets on a risky angle here is because it's a tempo switch and because he catches the other guy off guard, maybe, right? Like if this guy is now here rather than here, Muzz catches him off guard and he has a right hand peek on him, you know? And he does catch him off guard, like he gets the wall, but he puts himself in a risky spot and this guy gets some good counter piece and a little bit of damage onto Muzz. But then Muzz, look, all he does, forced a mistake, and now he speeds up the tempo again, the fight, smacks on tops, and free kill. Very nice. High ping? No, it's not. It's the way Muzz fights. It's got nothing to do with ping. It's just due to that's how you should fight. Like Muzz has like the best playstyle if you guys want to get better at fighting because he's not risky. Right? Green pump of a purple charge? Yeah, I think so. Charge is good, but like, it's not a pump, is it? Let's be realistic. It's not a pump. Is it not easy to get counter damage on you when you switch tempo? If the other opponent is good and they like quickly recognize that you're being super aggro, they can get damage on you, but the whole point is like, you're gonna do it at a timing where they don't expect it. Like Muzz breaking that wall there, he got the wall and he caught the guy off guard. It's just the guy, you know, reacted properly. He just played slow for a second. Like when somebody's playing super fast, you should just play slow, right? You gotta counter how they're playing with how you play. Chilling, looking around for a fight. It's gonna look for opening damage. This is honestly a really important fighting skill that gets overlooked. It's just being able to get consistent opening damage. And of course, as soon as I say that, Muzz misses all his shots, which ain't ideal. But it is very important. Like you should never really start a fight unless you hit the opponent like at least 80, I think. Because you're better off just waiting to beam somebody else. Still trying to get damage on this guy. See how he's going like, wide on the angle to get damage on him. Also, this range quickly. Hold on. This is an important thing, but the range that you want to try to beam somebody, does anybody know what the range is? There's like a sweet spot range. It's between 50 meters and 35 meters because the opponent can't see your footsteps, so they have no idea that you're there unless they're looking behind them. Like this guy should be looking behind. And you're close enough to them where you get good bloom, good shots and stuff. And obviously it's helped by having schools, you know? So like 40 meters is basically the ideal sweet spot, but anywhere from like 50 to 35 is good because you get good bloom. You can get, you know, a crack on your opponent easily, and then you're close enough that you can do one grapple downwards and get straight on the wall. So you see, does the downward grapple get straight on the wall? And full clip. And full clip. Nice. That was clean. That was actually a really well played fight. Let's watch that back quickly because there's one nice thing he did. So he like lurked this guy from about 50 meters away, got the crack with a headshot, Then he does the grapple down, slide, bunny hop. And then this was really nice. So the guy is fully expecting Muzz to fight him from this side. So look, his back is completely open and he's not building space. He's looking towards where Muzz is coming from, which is good. And Muzz knows this. So Muzz immediately distracts him by breaking the front, but he's not trying to fight from the front. All he's doing is distracting this guy. So now he's holding his front wall. And then look what Muzz does. He gets the doubles everywhere. Look, he gets the doubles here, here, and also a single there, which is nice. So now the guy's like full pieced any direction he goes. So even though the guy gets out the box, Muzz has the doubles over here as well. Very smart. So a little bit of a misdirection there. We'll see. Nice. This guy you can just sort of tell isn't that good because of where he's... Like, no good player sits and refarms a full building. You know what I mean? So, like, it's kind of a free fight from Muzz's perspective. Forces the guy out of the space just by approaching from the above. If you ever don't want to fight somebody where they're boxed, just go from above and they normally rebox. Nice little long pressure right here. What is he, guys? What is Muzz trying to do right here? He's not trying to kill the opponent. What is he trying to do this entire time? As he's replacing right here from far away? Yeah, wait for a mistake. He's basically just forcing the guy to do something stupid and make a mistake. And the guy makes a mistake. He's now getting cut off in all his space. He's running back through edits that Muzz controls. So he's panicking. So even though like no damage has been exchanged. This guy is like really panicked. A load of the edits through here aren't his. You know, like he's just in a bad spot. And then let's watch him. Now, because he's in a bad spot, he's going to do a mistake. Most likely. First mistake of the fight, by the way. First mistake of the fight is wearing these Jordans, or whatever these are called. Wearing Fortnite shoes. That is crazy. And then look what happens. Yeah. Goes into space that isn't his and he dies. Well played. So like forcing a mistake isn't necessarily trying to force damage like from the opponent to a bad P. It's just forcing them into a situation where they're uncomfortable and they're going to be in a bad spot. And then when somebody's in a bad spot, it's 10 times easier to kill them, you know? One more fight maybe. Let's just see. At this point, he doesn't really need a fight, but I mean, this is a free third party. He just needs to get a beam. Nice. Well played. This Mythic AK is actually crazy. The amount of, like, structure damage it does is insane. That was a nice play, though. What's he doing here? Is he just griefing the mats? Yeah, used all the mats so that guy couldn't get anything. Pretty smart. That guy is completely scuffed, right? Yeah, this guy. I mean, he's not scuffed, actually. He's still kind of chilling. Muzz is gonna, like, make sure he's scuffed. Normally, I don't worry about that type of stuff. Like, for most players, like, knowing that other players is shambles doesn't really matter that much. It's more about just making sure you're stacked. Nice. I don't know. I think here he just kind of realizes, oh, that guy's not too bad. Let's just go. Gets this guy killed next to him. I mean, this guy doesn't die. Yeah, dies. Nice. Well played. What does he play here? Meds Bigs? Okay, nice. That's a good decision, I think. Playing Meds Bigs here now makes sense because it's moving so nice. Again, high layer, just like in the other games we watched. Good position to rotate from. Can do the grapple trick easily. Muzz's damage ratio, this cut must be insane. Like, he's literally dealing like several hundred damage every single time with this AK. Each rotate. Nice. Grapple tricks his way in. And here, yeah, goes up a layer. I was going to say, shouldn't sit right. Big mistake people make is like boxing up and then just sitting when they box up. Like, you should never ever do that because look, as soon as he does that, he's got somebody replacing his bottom. Instead, going up here, you know, it takes a little bit of damage, but like it kind of saves him. Good play as well. Instead of healing there, he just looks for counter damage, forces the other person to leave him alone, and now he's good. Damage ratio of 5.8. That is crazy. If you guys don't know what a damage ratio is, basically how much damage you take compared to you deal. So for every 100 damage Muzz took, so each time his shield got cracked, dealt 582 damage, which is insane. Like, actually insane. I mean, makes sense. Like, he's shooting his gun non-stop with a Mythic AK, but it's still crazy. Nice. No way he plays height first moving. Alright guys, do you think Muzz holds height here? I feel like I'm going to say no. The main issue with height is literally everybody in the server, apart from the people on ulti low, can grapple and just pump him from any direction. You got to be so like hyper aware. Maybe he's playing height to get a kill, which makes sense. Yeah, look, literally as soon as I called it, he grapples on him, pumps 100, and he has to give up height. He's wasted all his mats. Never go height early in solos. I made like the full video explaining that, but just don't. Good movement. Loki, that was some very, very nice movement right there to get out of the box and not 50-50. So many people, they get in a box and their first reaction is to shoot rather than to sprint and edit out. Nah, this is scuffed. Yeah, that high hold completely scuffed him. He's 100 white. He needs a kill here, bro. Little storm tank, maybe? Nice. Good awareness. His awareness is so good. Like right there, just doing little 360s and making sure your back's good is so important. Like little 180s, you know? Just gonna wait for this guy to leave his box. This guy, I guarantee you, he edits this wall and grapples forward. Instead of editing his top or instead of editing the right-hand wall. This guy, he should 100% edit this right-hand wall. But I guarantee you, he's gonna edit the front wall and get one pump. Ready? 3, 2, 1. Oh no, he didn't. Okay, never mind. He just didn't grapple. He just decided to run in the open. Okay. Should have grappled there though, that guy. Little height chop as well. Nice. That guy got shit. I can't lie. That was a nice play. Nice. Free height maybe, almost. Chops out height backside, scouts it through the fresh builds. That was really nice. Scouts that there's nobody up on height through the fresh builds. Spots the extra meds. Doesn't go for the meds right now. Yes, wait, like marks the meds for later. Nice. Pressures the second height guy into playing heal off early. This second height guy is probably the most stacked person in the lobby in terms of heals, right? Because he's just tarping mid ground. And also there's the other player in the 1v1. So stays in storm as long as possible. Does he go down here? No, I think you stay up. I think you stay up and then you get ready to like grapple away. Because the guy might look. He doesn't have an AR, but he might look, you know? Yeah, grapples back. Nice. And he has those meds that he marked earlier as well below him somewhere. Nice. What do you guys rate the game? Pretty perfect game or what? Aside from that height take, which was just like disastrous, never should do that. That was a really good game. Also, one thing, if you're ever playing heals, stop walking around. When you walk around, you can see on visual audio. It's so bad. Oh my god, this guy's doing the cray barrel route. No way he's got the strats. He got sickness though. He's dead. Yeah, GG. Let's take some at the end. All played. Yeah, if you ever play heal off, don't walk around. Always crouch around so you don't show up on visual audio and get trapped easily. Pretty solid game. Nothing super crazy, just really smart fighting and nice height take, fun moving. Like this height take right here won him the game, obviously. Rather than just playing mid ground, all he did was chop out back in storm, gets himself as healthy as possible, got a refresh, chops out height back right here. And then look what he does. Through the fresh build, you don't even need to edit, but just look through the fresh build builds when you're on high meshes, and you can see what's going on height. You can see that the player on height just died, this guy, and he has a free height take. Really well played game. All right, good job, guys.